Alright, so the plan today is to completely set up my new library because we have this spare bedroom in my house that we've basically just been using as a storage unit. And so yesterday I cleared all of that out, so all that's left is one bookcase that was in there previously. And now I'm going to go to HomeGoods, get some stuff to put on my shelves, and then I'm gonna go to Target so I can fully decorate the space. And then I also need to go to CVS because I placed an order for some prints because I ordered some book merch off of Etsy. So I'm really excited to see how that came out. I just got to HomeGoods, so we'll see if they have anything because it's always a hit or miss. Although I definitely want to get some candles because I always keep, wow, it's dark. But there it is. Because I always keep candles on my bookshelves because I just think that looks incredible. Okay, let's go. I just left HomeGoods. I found 3 good candles. One I already knew I loved because I had the smaller version. And then I also found like one small thing to put on a bookshelf. And then now I'm just headed to Target, which is like a 2-minute drive. And there I'm looking for curtains for the room and a carpet. I need to get another bookcase because my TBR rack is completely filled, and so there's no room to put any more books, which is always a problem because I'm always buying more books. As you guys just saw, I just finished building the bookcase. So I'm taking a quick break and eating an ice pop while I cool down because I got really hot doing that. And then I'm going to need to take all the books out of my bookcases so I can move them into the library, which is going to take a while. And then hopefully my different order from CVS will be ready, because when I picked up the other posters earlier, the one that I was most excited about, it didn't format correctly, so the 16 by 20 was super blurry. So I ordered another one maybe an hour or so ago. I'm honestly surprised it's not ready yet, but hopefully that'll be done soon so I can pick that up before they close and hang it tonight. Stepped out for a while. I got some dinner with my husband and I picked up a CVS print, and now I'm gonna bring my books in here. Let's do it. I just turned on Taylor Swift's Reputation album, so I'm hoping that will motivate me to do this faster. Okay, I only have one more bookshelf in there to empty and bring the books in here, and my book cart, and then a cube storage thing, but that's barely anything. So hopefully this will be done soon and I can start putting them actually on the shelves. Okay, I moved you guys so that you can see me starting the process. I need to turn this on. Okay. I moved you guys so that I can show you guys the process of me starting to fill these shelves with that mess. Hopefully, she said it doesn't take too long. I'm probably being incredibly naive and thinking that it won't take too long, but I can dream. Okay. I think the way I want to do it is have this be fantasy and thriller and this be romance. I don't know what I want that to be yet. Probably a mix of everything. That's how I had it, but I just got a new bookcase, so I'm not sure I'll need all the space, which is fine because I buy books like there's no tomorrow. like completely done the romance one, almost, I think. And then I just have to put maybe like 50, 60 books into there and maybe put them in here if there isn't enough space. I don't know. I'm stressed. And it's 10:15, so I'm getting tired. And I'm sure you can hardly hear me over the AC. I'm so sorry about that. But I'm hot, so I'm not gonna turn it off. Okay. All I have left to do, and all I think I'm going to do for the rest of tonight, is organize this bookshelf, which is going to be like TBR, fantasy, favorites, all that stuff, because these are done. As long as the books are put away tonight, I'll be happy, because 11 o'clock at night, I am tired, and I have so much more to do to fully finish this room when it comes to the decorating and all that stuff. And it's not even like labor intensive, it's just stuff I don't want to do tonight because it won't take that long, so why would I keep myself up to do it? I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so the situation is I have so much stuff on my bedroom floor. Like, all this stuff that was on top of the bookcases, it's all on the floor, it's all in the mess. And my sister-in-law is bringing her puppy to our house for us to watch it while she's at work in like 45 minutes. So I am going to try to clean as much of it as fast as possible, but I'll check in with you guys after. Okay, so the plan has actually changed. My sister-in-law just texted me saying she's not going to be here till like 9:30, so I'm actually going to work on cleaning up the floor and getting everything together, and I still have to bring all the decor from downstairs up here in order to put it all together. So let's do it. So I just spent a little time showering, getting ready, and while I was doing that, my sister-in-law dropped her puppy over. If you guys want to see her, Artie. This is Artie, also known as Artemis. I love her so much. She's very content with her life at this stage, especially since my dog and her get along swimmingly. Hey babe.
Yeah,
Will you give me your opinion? So this is how I have it now, but I feel like there should be more space. Go back, because I can't, when I see it from this distance, I can't tell. So this is how I have it now, but I feel like this should be higher. Ah.
well,
Do you think this looks better?
do you want it on the same level as the bookcase?
No, I don't care about that.
No, I think that looks better.
Do you think this looks better?
Personally.
Thank you. Alright, it's been a while since I last checked in. I was just making my dog's food and then it was time for dinner, so I ate dinner with my husband and now I'm ready to get back into it. Mostly everything is done. All that I need to do left is just kind of clean up from the mess of doing all of this and then just add a couple like decorative touches to everything and then I'll give you guys a tour. So let's go. So I'm actually refilming the tour because when I first filmed it, it was way too dark outside, like pitch black, and the lighting was horrible. So I'm hoping it'll be better, although the sun is in the process of setting, so I gotta make this quick. But I've also made a couple changes since I finished it, so I just want to show you those as well. So let's just get into the tour. So when you first walk in the door, this is what you see. So this is what's right next to the door. These are some of the wall art I got off of Etsy. I'm going to turn that off so you can see it better. So it says, the quickest way to a man's heart is through the 4th and 5th ribs. This one is for Satellite, which is obviously a Harry Styles song, and it's probably my favorite song by him right now. And then this one is from Matilda, which says, you can throw a party full of everyone you know. I just think those wall arts for Harry are so unique, so I just had to have them. Then down here, I just have a little cube storage that has some of my immediate TBR, and then that had the upper right hand corner has all of my tabs and my pens for annotating, because I annotate every book I read. And then this shelf is my fantasy thriller shelf. So it's a mix of all of my fantasy and thriller books. And it just has some knickknacks on the shelves as well. And on top of it, I have my record player, which of course, Harry's House is first in the lineup because I'm consistently listening to that album. Alright, and then over here, we have a window, obviously, and my TBR cart. These are books I want to read like right now. And I kind of split them up into genres. So the top is fantasy, the middle is romance, and the bottom is thriller mysteries. And then I just have my reading chair and my little ottoman footstool kind of thing. And on my reading chair I have my book journal and this issue of People that I found that's about the new Barbie movie, so I obviously had to get it. Then the wall art on this wall I have is up here. It says Flower Market, and then it's for Valaris, which is from ACOTAR. And then this one says The Surreal Tea House. I just love this one so much because it's so intricate and like the details in it are just amazing. Like the skeleton hand, and then it says bring a cloak, in Prithian, truth only, get the latest tea. And I just love it so much. Then this one is another Flower Market one, but it's for Basquiat, which is from Fourth Wing. And in the bottom it says Botanical Archives, War College, home to the Dragon Riders Quadrant, on Darnat and Tarn, which is from Fourth Wing. And then this last one I had specially made because I couldn't find anything of the essence of this, and it's my favorite quote from any book ever. It's from Daisy Hates the Great Undoing, and Julian Hates Has My Whole Heart. It's my favorite quote ever. Okay, moving on. This is my 5-star book shelf. So these are all the books that I have rated 5 stars. Obviously it's not a lot, but I'm still building up my repertoire of what I have read. So I haven't read that many books. So that's why it's not a lot. Okay. Then we just have another window and my lovely AC unit. Over here, you can see me in the reflection of the glass, but this print got messed up by CVS Photo a little bit, which kind of makes me mad. But at the top, it was supposed to say War College, and at the bottom it was supposed to say Basquiat, which is for Fourth Wing, with the lightning and Tarn and everything. But I still really like how it came out, so obviously I still put it up. Then this shelf is kind of just miscellaneous and random books that I don't really care about too much, so they just kind of went in the back corner along with my printer for work. Another window. Alright, and then this is like my favorites series and all that kind of shelf. So at the top I have the Off-Campus series, which I've only read The Deal, so don't yell at me about it. And then one of my favorite series on here is the Twisted series, the Chestnut Springs series, Harry Potter, the Lunar Chronicles is back there. Okay, this is really random. I have never seen anyone talk about this book, but it is my favorite thriller ever. Greenwich Park by Catherine Faulkner. It's about a pregnant woman who befriends this girl who's also pregnant that does not listen to pregnancy rules at all. Like, she drinks, she smokes, she's crazy. And it seems really suspicious, just the way that they keep bumping into each other. And then all of a sudden, her friend goes missing, and it's really, really interesting. It's kind of a slow burn thriller, but it's really, really good. Okay. Moving on. These are all the books that I have in some shape or form started, or I'm in the middle of, or need to start. So I just finished Twisted Hate, which is why Twisted Lies is there. And then this is Catherine Faulkner's, this author's second book. It actually doesn't come out in the US till December, but I ordered it off of Amazon UK. And then I'm re-annotating A Court of Wings and Ruin, and I'm reading for the first time A Court of Frost and Starlight. Okay, anywho, down here, another series we have is the Shatter Me series. I just have these 3 left. And then down here is kind of a mishmash of things I want to get around to reading, like A Court of Silver Flames, These Violent Delights duology, Six of Crows duology, and all that stuff. Then just a closet. And then before we go on to my romance shelf, I'm going to show you this little wall of Polaroids that I have, because I absolutely love how it looks. I got all of these off of Etsy from one seller, so I'll definitely make sure to link her below if you see anything you like. But I actually just did this today. I think my favorite ones are definitely the Shatter Me one, because if you've read the books, you understand the picture, and I think it looks so incredible. And then I really like the A Court of Mist and Fury one, because it's so beautiful. But I really like how all that came out, because I think it adds a nice little something, and I'm sure as I read more books I'll get more to finish out the wall. Now my romance shelf. So starting off on the top, I just have all of my knitting supplies, because I knit. I'm basically an old woman. I knit, I read books all the time. And on both of my dual bookcases I have this wrap of ivy with lights strung into it. I got that from Target. I'll link it below if I can, because I really like what it adds. It makes it feel very magical to be in here, to me at least. Anyhow, so this is just all of my literary fiction and romance books. The genre I have the most books of is definitely romance, and I'm definitely not complaining about that fact. Alright, and then we are back at the door. Alright, so if you got this far into the video, thank you so much for watching this. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. And if you enjoyed it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more book content. I am going to be uploading as often as I can. And if you guys want a more in-depth look at my shelves, seeing like what books are actually on there, I can definitely do that. Just let me know if you'd like to see it. And I'll make sure to link all of the Etsy artwork down below and all the sellers, in case you guys saw anything that you liked that you would like. Alright, I'm gonna go. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Over and out.